to convert these to 17s. So 18 times 17 is 306. 15 times 17 is 255. 8 times 17 is 136. And then 9 times 17 is 153. And just like all the other ones, I've got kind of a problem in my hands. So if I know this whole length is 18 and to here is 8, that leaves me with 10 centimeters here. So this becomes 170. And then same thing, if I know this whole thing here is 15 and to here is 9, that leaves me with 6 centimeters. 6 times 17 is 102. So I'm going to use those numbers to figure out my perimeter and area. So I have 102, 306, 255, 136, 153, 170, and I made my whole way around. So now I'm just going to add those up. And I get 1,122 feet. So for this one, I'm going to use a different strategy to find the area. Use the strategy that makes the most sense to you. So I'm going to split it up and then add. So I know that this one, this rectangle in dark black is 170 by 120. I get 20,400 feet squared. Okay, I'm going to add that with this rectangle, which is going to be 136 times 255. I get 34,680 feet squared. So now, instead of subtracting, I'm going to add these two numbers together because it's just a different strategy. And I wind up with 580 feet squared. The last one like this. So these are all going to be kilometers, and it's going to turn into 4 kilometers. So this is going to be 100. This is going to be 32. 32, 36, 32. So now I could do the math, but it is proportional. So I know that this is also going to be 32 because I'm looking at the same length sides, and I know this is going to be 32 because I'm looking at the same length sides. So from here, I'm just going to add it up. So I have 100 and then 32, 36, 32, 32. I get 296, and it's going to be yards, and it's not squared because I'm not finding area yet. So for this one, I'm going to do the division strategy, or divide it up into 3 rectangles. So I know this is 32 by 32. So that's going to be 32 times 32. And I get 1024. Same thing over here. 32 by 32. Oh, whoops, it looks like I missed this side. So I've still got to add another. I've still got to add another 32. So I end up with 328 yards on my perimeter. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here. So this is also going to be 1,024. And now I'm going to do my rectangle in the middle. So that's going to be 36 by 64 because 32 plus 32 is 64. So 36 times 64 is going to be 2,304. Now, just like the last one, I'm going to add them together. I get 4,352, and it's going to be kilometers squared. This one also has to be kilometers. All right, last one. Practice problem 3. A model airplane is built at a scale of 1 to 72. If the model plane is 8 inches long, how many feet long is the actual plane? So that tells me what my 72 is. So the 72 is feet, and the 1 is inches, because it says it's built to scale. And since this is the model, I know this has to be the first number and the actual is the second. So I know that if I set up a table and I have inches and feet, and I know 1 inch is 72 feet, I know I have 8 inches. I'm going to multiply by 8, multiply this side by 8. So 72 times 8 gives me 576. So I have 576 feet long. This is an area. This is just length, so you don't square it. From here, I'm giving you a picture of a swimming pool. I want you to answer the question that's in Canvas. You know, you're always welcome to draw on this to help you solve the problem, but I need you to answer the question in Canvas. Then here are your final directions. I need you to upload as a PDF. I need you to complete your cool down. If you need more practice, I'm gonna add practice from Khan Academy. Questions 1 through 4 are unique because there isn't anything like it in Open Up. So Mr. Morgan isn't gonna have a video that's available, but I'll be glad to talk you through it again and come up with other questions that are like it if you decide that a small group is what you need. But when you email me, you need to tell me specifically. So you need to tell me, was it the airplane problem? Was it the rooms with the measurements? Was it that very first problem with the walking around the botanical garden? So tell me, what don't you understand, so I can make sure that we've got the right kids in the right groups. Then, and if you'd rather just talk to a study buddy and see if they understand it better, I would definitely suggest that.